everybody. Good morning. All right, let's see here. I've got 23 minutes. We're just going to stretch to 30 minutes on this live stream because I'm on the road. Rose, first, Dog and Ball Productions. Number 2, Bradley Collins, you are the turd. Good morning, Cindy, Catitude, Debbie, JB, Jordan, Billy King, and whoever else shows up here today. When I see you pop in, I will say hi. I thought I was just randomly pushing buttons again in a hurry. No poll, then I see Jordan. I gotcha. No poll on mobile days. No poll because when I run a poll, it blocks my screen. I can't see the comments. So no poll today. We're gonna give the algorithm a few minutes to catch up and do that and tell people we're here. Guys, if you want to do a preemptive wake up, put a 1 in the chat, wake that algorithm up. And so it might actually send notifications or something out to let the whole world know that we are live and rolling. You guys have already maxed out the thumbs up. You guys are super duper. I love how YouTube says that like all the people are not here, and then they're here, then they're not here, then they're here. So Rose, good morning. Lazy, good morning. Frumentarily. Oh, we are live and rolling early. Nice job. Yeah, well, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Technically, I have better viewership when I do later live streams. So the ones that I'm doing for you guys, you're welcome. JB, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Okay, looks like we got some ones. We got some people popping in here. I was first. Billy King says, I was first. Well, not according to my chat, Billy. Not according to my chat. That's okay, though. That's okay. Everybody's a winner in my book, anyhow. All right, so we got 15 people in here, 10 thumbs up. Thank you very much. I will, a little administrative note, I've got to let you guys know. If for some reason my phone rings, I may have to stop the live stream. And the reason is because I volunteered to go out to Tennessee and work with TJ with the Grindstone Ministries for 7 to 10 days. I don't know what that will entail. I don't know how it will affect the live streams or the videos, but I wanted to let you guys know in case I do have to stop this live stream and then start another one or something like that. All right, so things are getting crazy. Things are getting crazy. I feel a yawn coming on already. Oh yeah, Ian, that live stream yesterday had over 1,000 views. No, over 2,000 views, which is, I mean, people are crazy. They're crazy scared, man. They're starting to see, you know, what is going on. Babylon must fall. FBA crypto soldier. Yeah, unfortunately, the deep state's got to go. And unfortunately, that means that there's going to be a lot of pain and heartache, and there must be people that survive. By the way, FBA, I do not recognize you, so make sure you hit the subscribe screen, and you can see me Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. All right, so there's an article out there that I read, and I'm kind of referencing it here just to give credit. The guy's name is Steve Newby. Oh, that's not ironic. And by the way, guys, the text is really small, so I can't see a lot of it, but I will come back to it here as we go along. As usual, if you're not familiar with the format, I read some stuff, you write some stuff, I talk about what you wrote, we move on. All right, so, you know, in Steve Newby's article, How to Prepare for Political Unrest, you know, it serves as a pretty detailed guide to safety during potential civil unrest. Let me get that started. I got the clipboard, the mighty local prepper clipboard. I made it. I feel dirty, but I'm here. Get used to it, Andy. Get used to it. Let's see here. Let's see. Civil unrest, particularly as political tensions are expected to rise in the winter of 2024-2025. Winter is coming. It highlights the importance of vigilance and preparedness for everyone, especially in political charged times. Here's a summary of the key points and additional recommendations for further preparedness. Oh, well, isn't that special? All right, so the first thing is political threats, guys. Political threats are no joke. Even if you don't believe it, Politics are real, man. And you've got to remember the fall of Rome. Basically, they fell apart, man. They got too big. Everybody's killing everybody, and everybody wanted some kind of power. It was not a good time to be a Roman back then. Back then, we back in the Netherlands. All right, so political threats. The article outlines several threats that could arise during political unrest. Destruction of property, we've seen that. Arson, looting, vandalism are common tactics during protests. While these actions are typically carried out by a minority, they can escalate quickly, especially in cities where mobs can overwhelm local fire and police departments. Physical violence. During periods of unrest, crimes like robberies, assaults, and even mass shootings can become more frequent. As the rule of law deteriorates, opportunistic individuals may engage in criminal behavior, taking advantage of the chaos. Rival factions also engage in violent confrontations, further contributing to the disaster. So, good morning, Hicktown. Honey, good to see you. Good morning, David. We've seen this before, was it the spring summer? There was we went through so many of these crazy old protests, like 2 years ago when, oh my God, there was another, what were those, the midterms? Yeah, those were the midterms. Remember those? They were so much fun. It got completely out of control, and we saw how bad things can get when these people decide that they not only know best, but they will use force. The people with the blue ties say that, well, no, we never do that. That's only red tie people. Well, you might want to take a look in the mirror, Broseph, because that's exactly who did it over the last 4 years. Over the last 4 years, every single violent protest / riot has been on the left. Every single one of them. In cases where the people who like to wear white shoes and khakis, you guys know who I'm talking about. It's the new uniform of the Triple K guys. Or I'm sorry, the feds. Anyway, in instances where they show up, they're actually in defiance of what the blue tie people are doing. So maybe these people should be paying attention to what the real violence is. Now, as far as potential threats go, you have to be able to protect yourself. Remember, it's water, food, security. I can't do the three like that for some reason. It's got to be like that. Water, food, security. And I guess this guy's playing with his phone, but it's pointed right at me. Now he's just playing with his phone. All right. It's just hard to believe that we've decayed to this point. The times of kinder, gentler, the times of turn the other cheek, the times of, love thy neighbor. They've kind of gone out, especially, that there was one guy that was in the chat yesterday, and he was like, man, if you believe your neighbor's going to be helping you out, man, he was the kind of guy that people were like, hey, this is not how preppers are. This is not the way Americans are. You're supposed to give your neighbor every opportunity to be, it's you move into a neighborhood, they move into a neighborhood, everybody gets a clean slate. And then if you start to act stupid, then the neighborhood has to tell you you're being stupid, so it's no longer interesting. It's now disappointing. All right, Bradley, what's Bradley got here? A person is intelligent and calm. People are stupid and chaotic. Very true. We get herd mentality, winning groups, and will even go against our better judgment to fall in line when in a group. There is some truth to that psychologically. This is why leadership is so important. 100% agree. Let's see, the Burbs movie, Defense Society. Good to see you, bro. I'm trying to remember that one, the Burbs. Oh, is that like a comedy drama or something? I'm trying to figure that one out. Let's see. Andy says early voting here starts on the 16th. To avoid any civil unrest that will impact voting, I will vote on the 18th. I got you. Well, I mean, I've got to do early voting in North Carolina before I head to Tennessee. And traditionally, early voting there's no problems. I've had a couple of blue tie people come up to me and say, basically, speak to me as if they were, you know, they were on a mission from the, the one of the what is it the Mormons or have you given your soul to Jesus Christ? Those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? And nothing against them, but that's just what they sounded like when they came up walking towards me. And I just kind of like put my hand up and just walk. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I just keep walking. And then they're like, ah. They start walking because they had to walk like way over. I always park way, as soon as I see anything that looks like a blue tent, I park way away from it. So they have to walk way over to me. Tom Hanks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Jehovah's Witnesses. There you go. Latter-day Saints. Okay. I think they all do it. And in all fairness, they believe what they believe, and good on them. Good on them. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Looks like we have a little bit, maybe 15 minutes left on this live stream. Oh, wait. Here we go. Precautions. Newbie emphasizes the importance of taking common sense precautions, which include location awareness. Urban areas are more likely to experience turmoil compared to rural settings. It's crucial to assess local risks and monitor ongoing developments. Keeping track of nearby protests and demonstrations can help avoid unnecessary risks. Home security. Strengthened home defense is essential when the rule of law weakens. Lock doors and windows. Lock your doors and windows when the rule of law weakens. Locking doors and windows, installing fences, security cameras, and motion activity lights can help deter potential intruders. Having a sufficient stockpile of food, water, and essential supplies will also reduce the need to leave home during a crisis. 100% agreed. And believe it or not, those little signs that you can buy on Amazon that say security system, and you can put them all over the place. Believe me, they work. They work. Vehicle safety. Being trapped in traffic during a riot can be extremely dangerous. Newbie advises keeping the gas tank full and avoiding outward displays of political opinions through bumper stickers, which could make the vehicle a target for violence. If faced with an angry mob or escalating situation, turn around or abandoning the vehicle may be necessary in extreme cases. I never put stickers on my car because I just don't like them. I think they degrade the car. At some point they're gonna fall apart and start to look ugly and things like that. So I just never put them on there. But in the case where people are putting stickers on their cars and they feel as if there's a possibility of some violence in their area, political violence in their area, you may want to look at getting rid of them. I'm not saying don't be proud. That's not what I'm saying. But tactically, it's not smart. You need to be able to, if you did get caught in some kind of roadblock, and they were looking for those stickers, you could be making yourself and your family a target. Let's see here. No stickers be gray, baby, you nasty. Nice thoughts. Nice thought on Spag's friend. What? Nice thought out Spag's friend. I'm Spag's friend. What are you talking about? Did someone say something? What do we got here? Mountains of Arkansas. Oh, Spags is in here. But what if I want to leave a big pile of Twinkies on my porch to lure in looters so I can have long pork? Asking for a friend. Shut up, Bobby. No stickers, especially a gun sticker. I got you. Civil defense prepping. There you go. But yeah, it's just something to think about. And if for those of you that don't know, there's actually a spray that you can use to spray the stickers, pretty much anything, and they'll just peel right off. It's magic. It's one of those magic. It's like the magic poop spray. The poop goes away. It's kind of like that. And then if that doesn't work, just use a blow dryer. Just use a hair dryer, heat the sticker up, and you can peel it right off. All right, let's see here. Street survival. Situational awareness is critical, particularly in crowded or volatile environments. Avoiding eye contact, wearing nondescript clothing, and blending into the surroundings can reduce the risk of becoming a target. It's advisable to avoid walking alone in high-risk areas and to seek safe haven in case of emergency. So basically, like somebody was saying there, gray man it. You know, be nobody is the best way, especially if you're on foot. All right, so number 3, preparation. Newbie recommends. I love that this guy's name is Newbie. His last name is Newbie. Nubie, Newbie. Newbie recommends that people adopt many of the same preparations for civil unrest that they would for a natural disaster. Stockpile of food, water, medical supplies, and other essential allows individuals to stay indoors longer, avoiding potential dangerous public spaces. Additionally, maintaining a well-secured home with surveillance systems, alarms, and motion detection lights can deter intruders and give occupants peace of mind. These are all very valid. I think the biggest idea behind preparedness is that you don't have to go play the reindeer games in town. I think that's the biggest idea behind preparedness, especially Western style preparedness. Canned goods. Made it. Sorry, I'm late, Bob. Good to see you, Bob. But what time? Well, actually, you're probably not late. I think we started 10 minutes early. But yes, welcome, my friend. Let's see here. All right, so we've got the expanded recommendations coming up. Before we roll into that, guys, do me a favor. If you love your country, hit that number 1. It will break the algorithm. Also, if you have not hit that thumbs up yet, please do so now while I sip coffee. And we begin. Mr. J, good morning, my friend. Good morning. All right, so while Newbie's article provides a solid foundation for navigating civil unrest, there are additional recommendations worth considering. Killer Smurf. I love that name. Personal protection. In volatile situations, self-defense tools such as pepper spray or personal alarms or other things that go pew-pew in the night. However, it is essential to weigh the risks, as these tools can sometimes escalate a situation. Proper self-defense training or non-lethal devices like tasers can also provide additional security in violence if violence is unavoidable. Now, what I will say on that, guys, is I would do a little bit of there you go, America. I would do a little bit of a deep dive. Stick your toe maybe into the world of non-lethal / less lethal munitions. I tried to reach out to one of the several companies about testing some of their products, and none of them replied. So they're literally, I'm going to have to call these people and say, "What's your fucking? Excuse me." I almost completed that word. Bean bags or potatoes. Basically, what's your freaking problem? We're trying to do something good here. This is a possible solid market. You've got a great product, but it's a win-win, man. Yeah, it's a win-win. And generally that works. As long as you talk to them, but just trying to get to them through their customer support emails is normally stupid. But I would look into, there's some less lethal options out there that when you flip the switch, basically take it off safe, that's what actually primes the air cartridge. And then they actually have different types of balls. Some of them are solid. Others are, pepper spray. But yeah, well, cattle prod requires you to get close, Cindy, and it will work. Don't get me wrong, but it requires them to get close to you or you to get close to them. Remember the 21-foot rule, okay? 21 feet equals safety. 20 feet equals death. So remember that. Let's see here. Rose says, several years ago was mentioned if we stocked up food and the government would take it from us. There's an executive order that says that they're allowed to do that. But the thing is the logistics train for them. The military would have to come do it. The civilian community is not allowed to do it. The local and state law enforcement is not allowed to do it. So I'm looking into Viet Cong manuals. Jordan, I would be very cautious with that. Okay, very cautious. And the reason is because what you're thinking is very illegal. Very illegal. Okay? And it would literally be like end of the world type stuff. Okay? So be very cautious. All right? Let's see here. Put all your food in a storage unit. That's a thought. That's a thought. As long as they didn't break anything to break that lock, you know. Okay, so we talked about personal protection. Emergency communication plans. Call plan. Let's see here. Good morning, LP. Laszlo, good to see you, bro. Let's see here. Emergency communications plan. Having an emergency communications plan with family and friends is crucial. This plan should include a designated meeting place, backup phone chargers, and alternate means of communication in case of network outages. Tools like hand crank radios or walkie-talkies can be valuable for staying informed when traditional communication systems fail. I can't emphasize it enough, guys. I can't emphasize it enough. Having a solid comm plan is essential during. Oh my God, I'm going to get so trumped on that one. Is essential for maintaining communications with loved ones, gathering information, and making decisions. Without a communications plan, you can only make one decision. We go out or we don't. That's all you can do. You know, Lazy says, work on interpersonal communication skills, learn how to read people, learn how to position yourself and use proper levels of force, which can all take place in a split second. Very true, Lazy, very true. All right, so financial preparedness. I know you guys are all bored of that one, but I'm going to say it anyway because you need to do smart stuff. Okay, you need to be using that smart brain you got there. Okay, political unrest can sometimes result in temporary closures of banks and ATMs. Maintaining a reserve of cash at home in small denominations ensures access to funds in an emergency. Additionally, diversifying savings into precious metals like gold and silver can offer stability in financial institutions are disrupted. No, you can't eat it, but you sure can be the richest guy on the block when it's all over with. All right, let's see. First aid and medical knowledge. In times of crisis, hospitals may be overwhelmed. Making basic first aid knowledge essential. Stock up on first aid supplies and medications. Knowing how to treat minor injuries or stabilize someone in the event of a serious bodily injury can be life-saving. Link in the description. Evacuation plans. While hunkering down, it is often advised during unrest, evacuation may sometimes be the best or only option. Having a bug out bag ready. What was that? Oh, that was my daughter. I should probably call her at some point. She bought a house. Let's see here. Evacuations may be the best or only option. Having a bug out bag ready with essentials like food, water, first aid, clothing, and documents allows for a quick escape if the situation escalates. Mapping out. All right, that's my alarm. I'm supposed to finish the live stream here, but I'm going to give you've got another page. You've got another page. Let's see here. Mapping out evacuation routes in advance is also crucial as roads may be blocked or dangerous. Conclusion. Political unrest, especially following a contentious election, is likely regardless of which political party wins. Many individuals may believe the election was compromised, leading to widespread protests and possible violence. Newbie stressed the importance of avoiding major protests, preparing for unrest, and staying home when possible to ensure the safety of one's family. However, additional layers of preparedness, such as emergency communication plans, financial readiness, and evacuation strategies, can further enhance safety during these unpredictable times. While Newbie's recommendations cover the basics of staying safe, it's crucial to adopt a holistic approach to preparedness. Political unrest often brings a range of risks from physical violence to economic instability. So readiness across multiple areas can ensure greater resilience. Depussify things. Whether though, whether through strengthening home security, refining communication strategies, or preparing for financial disruptions, being well-rounded in one's preparedness will offer the best chance of weathering the storm. Oh. I guess the family doesn't watch. Well, it's not that they don't watch, it's that they already have this. They already have this, guys. So, like, listening to me talk about it, they're like, "Oh God, Dad's talking about being a prepper again." It's not that they don't believe me, because my family is I've got several of my kids that are preppers, and she's one of them, but she's raising her own family right now. So, duh. All right, let's see here. Quick check on the, let's see, we did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. I actually used to use a wide variety of skills at work. I deal with calm to crazy and downright aggressive people all the time. Sounds like you work at the crazy farm. Are you a jailer? Do you work at the county jail? I bet that's it, isn't it? Okay, so let's see. As usual, the Wednesday live streams are much shorter than the other live streams because I'm in this vehicle doing other stuff, and I'm fitting you in because I promised you a live stream. Let's see. If you guys like what I'm doing, do me a favor. There's a link in the description. You can join the membership program. I recommend that you do. You get to look at all the magical videos. And to my members, in the last few days, I have not been able to make a lot of videos because life is just beating me to death. Throat punches left and right. But I do have some planned, and I'm on the ball. And we might actually get some pretty kick-ass videos from my travels to Kentucky and Tennessee towards the end of the month. All right, as usual, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button going out the door. There's 35 in you with only 22 thumbs up that I can see anyway. Stay safe, have a great day, and I shall see you when I see you, which will be in the next video or tomorrow. Bye-bye.